Hey, what's up, dreamers? Here for another video of Deaths Gambit. And I'm gonna hit play in 3, 2, 1. So definitely looking forward to playing this again. This is my second playthrough. I actually had a live stream of this. I just really wanted to play Deaths Gambit at the time, but I wasn't in a place where I could play Deaths Gambit, and I had all my recordings. I was somewhere completely different. So here I am fighting Origa, and this will be my 8th battle with her. She's a tough one to figure out, but once you get her timing down, it's actually pretty easy. You just want to get into close range with her to initiate her sword attack. Make sure you get a perfect parry on that. Bam! What's that? Bam! Yeah, we got her down. Got her down pretty good. Get that other perfect block, and now she's in her second mode. I get a cheap shot on her, so she puts like shadow clones around, and then she shoots you with a sniper. It actually gets pretty intense. Look at that. So she drops grenades, anything. So she can act. If you're unlucky, you could actually get her full force, and that's taken me out a few times, but it's not going to happen here. We get the dub.
Beyond these gates,
I get really impatient sometimes. I skip dialogue. I know it's bad, especially if I'm trying to like play a kind of a story game. You know, I should probably listen to the dialogue because I'm gonna miss some things, and I get lost because I'm not paying attention. I'm like watching TV while I'm playing this game, so it's just like, yeah, not the best decision on my part, but it's not like I can load up a previous save. Like once you progress, you're pretty progressed. Look at this tower. Look at these enemies, like that's crazy. You know, like a sample of what's to come. This game gets that intense later, I'm highly impressed.
Stragglers are being hunted. If any return to their homelands, it'll only be a handful.
Another expedition, marred by tragedy. The king will continue to celebrate the dead as heroes of...
Their heroes accomplished little more than setting foot into Cyrodiil. How the standard has fallen. Their cadavers will be of more use as fertilizer.
They don't know any better. But King Vals must die.
He's not far off. Give it 10, 20 years, he'll be a wretched pile of shiver.
No.
Too many will suffer his ambitions. She's like saving a bunch of people from maybe a bad ending. So essentially she's like rescuing a lot of people at the sacrifice of one guy. It's not that bad.
But I don't care much either way. Just know that if you attempt to take the source, I will cut you down without hesitation.
Classic Vrail. Starts out with like, hey, you did pretty good, and then ends with threat.
And ahead towards Kier Shiorai. Death needn't be so loathed, for you will be reunited with the loved ones you lost. But my soul has perished long ago, and I have not but dust to commune with my family. My choice to die was taken from me.
Venture no further while you still have that choice. If you won't heed my words.
Once my home, now a derelict tomb.
Her voice got so soft there that like it just completely sounded like her cybernetic suit.
My world convince you otherwise.
I'm guessing a lot of these guys are immortal, right? They, of course, I mean, they can take a lot. Like I haven't really killed many. I've just kind of killed the low tier ones. But I think her thing is that like she can't move around unless she's in her suit. That's just what I think. I think she can't. I think she's kind of like Darth Vader in that way, where yeah, I think she's just kind of like stuck in that suit. Because she looks zombified, like when her helmet's off. So here's Froops. Yep. Thomas. Okay, so I read ahead a little bit. Thomas is a reference to someone we're going to meet later in the game. I was reading a game guide because I got so lost this time. Like, I recorded for almost 2 hours, and this is only like a 15-minute video, essentially. Maybe less. And it was mainly just because I got lost. I just had no idea. I wasn't paying attention to much either. One sigil entrusted to Alvaro, may his watchful eyes above. Now they're granted to the warden of the prison, conviction, the last guarded by Kusith, saying all this wild shit. Alvaro, Eldrick Council, Kusith. Like, this map is huge. This is like a giant map. Like, I was like pretty like, oh, like maybe I should read a guide at this point. Like, I literally was just thinking that, like, but I can't stop the stream because it was live. If this was pre-recorded, I could have stopped it. And I could have like read, but yeah, if I ever do a live show again, I'm definitely like, I would want to either know the game or have read the game guide before. Because I really couldn't, like, if anyone jumped in the chat, I really didn't see them. Yeah. So I was just so focused on like trying to find what to do next. Oh, it's the mixtape frog thing. Traps you in here with his lo-fi. With some post-indie. Oh, the music trying to escape. I literally like, oh, I'm playing like a good run. I don't want to like hurt this guy, so I'm just like trying to figure out escape and lose his health. I think that's fine. But yeah, he's like, he offers to put more beats on it. I'm like, no. I'm gonna go. I don't want to like listen to more lo-fi. I don't know if this is copyright. No, I'm just kidding. But I just wanted to play the game. I was already stressed out about not knowing what to do next. Wow, another customer. Welcome to Fruities. It's been generations. Legends say he's so dreamy. Don't tell anyone, but I keep a picture of him under my bed. Okay, that got weird fast. What in the seven hells are you doing in my kitchen, boy? Can't you see him in the middle of perfecting some sauce? Pasta alla vero.
How's it going, Soren?
Just chilling in the kitchen, huh? I thought you said... Oh, so you decided to get a job? What's the apron for, then?
You don't enter a battlefield without weapons or armor, do you?
Cooking is a battle. I love that. I love that they have the humor of, like, immortals, basically gods.
Think has you now.
Now.
Think trap man feels good. Mustn't let them get away.
Thank you. We fall down. And what do we see? What do we get? We get a game show with crushing walls.
I've been in worse situations.
Answer tricksy questions, and maybe Fink will keep one surface dweller as
because I didn't buy any of your garbage.
not.
I'll wring your screeching throat, you mongrel.
Fresh meat, stop flapping mouths. Answer tricksy questions.
Alright, here goes the first question. Of course. Your confounded immortality.
Some of us don't have the luxury to live without thought.
Question number one.
It's called Saradin.
Facts, that's true.
Next, first item used pickup was tasty dragonberry. Trues or falses?
I thought this was the first item I picked up. I'm gonna hit true here. Wrong. I feel really bad for this. Look what happens. How's this trap even supposed to work?
Of course it did. at my wit's end here.
Bye, Trixie. He said I'll be back, I think. So he might be in Immortal 2, maybe. Or I just lost like an optional character. I felt really bad about this. Like I feel like I dropped the ball on that one. Okay. Yeah, so Aldwin Sewers. I really don't know where I'm going. Super stressed. I open the map. Looking around like, alright, now just go left. Left. When in doubt, go left. So we're back before Finksy tricked us. And it's just, it takes us back to the main town in the game, the Central Sanctuary. I didn't recognize it at first until I saw the enemy, because I did so many jumping rolls at him just by accident. I was like, oh wait. Okay, so I'm in Central. And there is an objective nearby, so I start heading towards it. Got that dragon, a bit of poison damage, whatever. And I'm noticing like all of these different things in the environment. Look at that little like crack in the wall. It's like very Metroid, right? And I run into this optional enemy, and I completely get him locked into this hallway here. He's an aerial type, so I just pressure him and kill him with the hammer. He drops his blade, which is amazing because I'm going to use that later, and it is the reason why I survive a few fights. So I'm just speeding through the footage here just to show you the amount of time I spent just going back and forth trying to figure out where I'm going. The whole time, I didn't once consider looking at a guide. I even left for like 30 minutes, like just to go do something else. Like I left my live stream just like dead for a bit, like a good minute. I'm about to get back on path, and I'm like just changing my whole setup here. I just want to try something new. I've been using the Sentinel default gear, and I was like, I'm getting kind of bored. So I use Great Hammer here, and I just like was exploring. All right, this is new. This makes me happy. I'm like, this means I'm on track. If it's new, then doing the right thing. So even though I die here, I fly back, go through the enemies. I take a left here instead to see what I missed. And lo and behold, I find this like fire cavern. And man, these traps do an insane amount of damage. And if you get locked by certain enemies, it punishes you. So I make it through with almost. I only have 3 plumes here, so I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a boss. This looks like a boss ring, right? Soul of the Phoenix. It's the girl we saw earlier, talking to the main bad guy. So, damn, look at that. She did an insane amount of damage, kicked my ass, and she sent me back, I think, 4 times. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cut to my last run.
Ego is truly annoying.
See, she even pisses off Death. So, as you can see, I added another clip of me dying just to remind you guys that I suck. Okay, and there we go. We got the plume. There she is. And you see I have that greatsword. Dude, this greatsword is like my favorite item right now. It plays just like the Sentinel default, but it hits harder. It has that cool flame attack. Look at that. How wide that swing is. And then we get a good perfect parries on here. We just take a good quarter of her health. And I find with this boss, it's just get those perfect parries. Just stay within her little circle, and then just block when she swings her little pickaxes. And then she does this like spinning thing. It pulls you towards her. And yeah, get caught in that. She does pretty good damage. Now she's in her second form, the blue form. Immediately changes that spin move into like a fire attack too. Those things hit pretty hard. I'm not sure if we could get a perfect parry. I thought I did looking back at this footage. But she would break here, but we'll get through. Bam, we're just breaking down here. Another hit. I'm like pretty happy. I'm like doing pretty good. I got 3 plumes. It's almost dead. Bam! Fire strike to look cool. I wish you stood just a little bit more to the left. Would have got that downswing. But we finished the job here. Not as cleanly as I would have liked, but you know, it worked. I felt more bad that the Phoenix in the back died. But I'm guessing that's like her, like, I don't know, like if they have like creatures that you can summon in this game. But we get upgrade mastery, so we can upgrade and scrap at any save point, allowing you to just get better gear early on. I decided to rematch this Immortal, and I shouldn't have, because just look at this. She out here with new dialogue. I'm like, look, I'm gonna block this easy. Goes through the pillar on the first hit. So at this point, I end the stream, and I'm ending this video. Thank you for watching. Hit me up on Patreon and Fiverr, and have a great day.